This is 7.4, rewriting and evaluating. If you want to write down the problems, here you go, or, maybe just pause it. Okay, so there is my little formula that I'm going to use to rewrite. So 7.4 I have broken into two parts. That's the log base b of y equals x, and that little symbol there is like the if and only if, the IFF, and it just means you can go either direction. So that's b to the x equals y, and here we go. So this first part, it will say rewrite in log form or logarithmic or exponential. So the first one, so you have the little 2 here, which becomes your base, or the big 2. This number that it's equal to becomes the exponent, and that number right there is what it's equal to over here. And then you can sort of verify, because you know that 2 to the third equals 8. So this one here, this little 5 becomes my base. Whatever it's equal to becomes the exponent, and then that number goes over here. So 5 to the 1 equals 5. Going the other direction, you have this big number, which becomes your little number, like that. The 81 goes right here, and it's always equal to the exponent. That's the way that I remember it. I just know that this number, this base, becomes this base, and the exponent goes here, and then that's just whatever is left over. This one's it looks a little more complicated, but the 1/2 becomes your base. So log base of 1/2. The exponent goes over here, and then whatever's left goes right there. Okay. So evaluating, your answer for all of these is the exponent that would make it true. So in other words, 3 to what exponent would equal 27? And if you don't remember those, well, I'll show you a different way to do it in a second. But I know that 3 to the third power equals 27. So that answer is 3. That is a funny looking 3. Okay, be careful though, because it's not 3 times what number gives you 27, because then that would be a 9. 3 times 9. But this is 3 to what power is 27. Same thing here, 4 to what power is 64. 4 to the third. Here, you might not know this off the top of your head, so what I would do, I would just say, okay, well, I know 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 times 2 is 16. So I have 4 2's there, so this is a 4. This one should be really easy. When those two numbers are the same, it's always equal to 1. Now, suppose that you didn't know, for example, that 4 to the third is 64. So the way that you would plug this into the calculator, you say the log of 64, which is always this bigger number, not bigger like greater than, but bigger is in size. It's physically larger than the other number. So it's the log of 64 divided by the log of 4, and that should equal 3. Now, I've seen a mistake that a lot of people are doing. They're saying the log of 64 divided by 4. Not right. It's the log of 64 divided by the log of 4, and that should give you 3. That's it.